lucky day because we are here in the hub of activity in the Taylor's intersection in downtown Barrington. It doesn't get any better than this.
Hey, it's 3 o'clock. Time to go home to Barrington.
Do you think it's possible to spend an entire day in Barrington without being a resident?
If you move really, really slowly, don't notice the water.
There's nothing to see. I can't see my neighbors, they can't see me. I just sit in the pines. Sometimes I'm wearing pajamas, other times I'm polishing a shotgun. Whatever I choose to do is really okay by Barrington standards.
There's a lot of woods.
And everything you own is just going to turn into a rust bucket, which is one of the prerequisites in order to live in Barrington, is to have a rusty vehicle.
And eventually we'll get a swing set and we'll have a place for our kids to play too. Right now, they have to drive to Rochester, and if they're too young to drive, that's too bad, you just can't play.
It is quiet when I go to sleep at night. It's quiet when I wake up in the morning.
I live way out in the sticks. I live on a Class 6 road that's really dirt.
One of the greatest cities in New Hampshire.
I like the Christmas tree in the square. It's nice. It's those big bulbs, those colors. A lot of towns go with the sophisticated white lights, but I like the colors. Those are nice.
I have to say though, Barrington has the best plowed roads anywhere. Dover, they don't plow.
Barrington Day where you race frogs.
I can walk to Stonehouse Pond. It's only a stone's throw away, and when I get there, there's usually no one else, even though there's a large parking area, so they might be expecting many people soon.
And if you do live in Barrington, you live there for more than 6 months, and you pay your taxes on time, you get a free checkered hat.
Don't we have one that you race frogs?
And I love Barrington. It's a great place.
How do you feel about the conversion of the Irving into a blue canoe? Now
I don't even understand it. I really don't feel bad about it. What does it mean?
What does that mean? It's like the, you know how when you go to a convenience store with the gas too? It's just more. It's just better. Because you can get anything. So you can pick up.
Going to the blue canoe setup basically just means that the gas prices went up. But other than that, I think the service has been basically the same.
I have never seen any canoe near the place.
We are here at the Irving Station in Barrington, which has recently been converted into a blue canoe. We're going to go inside and talk to some of the employees and see what their take on the new conversion is.
Hi, my name is Jen. I've lived in Barrington for 10 years and I work at Barrington Blue Canoe Irving. The great thing about Irving, it's amazing. We have so many compliments from day to day about how friendly the service is, how much fun we are, and how clean we are. We take that to heart. And I swear, I do not go a day without stopping here at the Barrington Irving.
So we've just been inside talking to the wonderful Blue Canoe employees and picking up some Blue Canoe treats along the way. We learned from the owner that the name Blue Canoe actually came from the owners of Irving who reside in Canada. English royalty gave them a gift of a blue canoe once, and so they wanted to change the name from Irving Mainway, because 85% of the customers didn't know that it was called the Mainway, into something a bit more jazzed up like the Blue Canoe.
One thing we noticed that I've actually never noticed myself before is that there's the Amy's Tub and Tam Spa right across the street from Bank North with new bulbs and hot new beds. So I think that that's wonderful to come to Barrington in and of itself.
Now the moment we have all been waiting for. We are here in the heart of Barrington at the Capitol. It is Town Hall, ladies and gentlemen. In this building, such important tasks are executed, such as registering your car, your pets, getting a hunting license, and every now and then meetings are held to erect new street signs. This is truly the center of Barrington.
There's a lot of ponds and lakes that can go swimming and canoeing. There's a lot of hiking. There's even some rock climbing you can do at Stonehouse Pond. There's a tremendous number of trails that you can go mountain biking on or just walking through the town forest. There's an awful lot to do, but you have to sort of keep an open mind and plan it out.
Well, here we are at one of the more pristine and surreal views in Barrington. I think it's very nice. This is Swains Lake. Always a snowmobiling favorite and ice skating favorite during the winter. And during the summer, you don't really go swimming because there's leeches.
Are you familiar with the tale of Old Aggie,
Old Aggie?
who is buried in the cemetery on Route 9?
No.
We're gonna look for Abby now.
Dear Abby, or Dead Abby, or one.
Whatever her name was.
In memory of Old Aggie, colored slave of Captain Mark Hunking, later with Reverend Benjamin Balch, family 1740 to 1840.
We found Old Aggie. She was significant, I guess, because she was like the only black woman to ever live in New Hampshire.
She was a slave, and then the slaves were freed, and she stayed with I think it was a reverend. She stayed on.
The first and only slave in Barrington's history. Yep.
So that's another thing. There's a lot of little cemeteries in
Yes, there
Barrington
are.
alongside the road. It's kind of strange.
You could spend your eternity in Barrington.
You could. Not just a day. Eternity.
That sounds like a chamber of commerce. Come to Barrington where you could spend an eternity or a day. It really feels the same.
We're here in Edges, which I've never been in before, but it was made in the old Barrington Fire Department. It's not very big, but it's actually a really cute store. They have lots of good things in here. They have turtle fur hats, which are really nice, and the classic North Face gear, Columbia, and such.
And look, dare I say it, do I see a blue canoe? There you go.
They're even having a sale, 30% off all Icelandic sweaters.
Hot.
That's a big selection.
So you can... We're here now at Barrington's most commercial location, the Christmas Dove.
Throughout our interviews, everybody was saying that this is possibly their favorite place to go in Barrington. We love Calus, we love the snappy old cheese, but the Christmas Dove gives you a chance to experience Christmas every day of the year.
Inside there are hundreds of decorations, trees, all sorts of things you need to deck the halls during the Christmas season.
I like Calus, and let me tell you why. My favorite thing in Calus is that candy case they have at Calus. That's why you should make a trip to Barrington. They seriously have peanut butter cups the size of small children. I love that this big. Okay.
Let's go to Calus. This is it. This is the center of Barrington. This is the trademark. This is what it's all about.
Calus Country Store, home of Calus' famous snappy old cheese.
I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
So far I'm up to 6 cents.
I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice.
We are here at the Quest Martial Arts Academy at the Barrington Station in Barrington. This is kind of like a strip here. We have the Martial Arts Academy where I know that many youngsters from both Dover, Rochester, and Barrington alike learn the finest in martial arts from an award-winning instructor. Here also we have the brand new Spring Garden Chinese restaurant. I haven't sampled their food, but we can hope it's good. And moving on, we have Barrington's probably most entertaining area, which is the Barrington Spinelli Cinema 6.
I think the movie theater is a great thing. It's great to go in town to do that.
You know, you're sitting like this in the movie theater because it's really small.
Maybe if you want to spend the day and catch a movie, it would take up a couple of your hours. Here we are. It's very clean, very nice, always entertaining, the Barrington Movie Theater.
This is like Barrington's very own biggest ball of cheese world record. This is amazing. We have the only record on a stand in all of America. Here we are, it's the end of our day in Barrington. We've successfully done it, and it turns out it was possible.
And it's getting dark now, so we're going to end our wonderful day by staring at this beautiful Barrington view.